Hey guys, it's Taylor with Meade County Local. We are here with Mr. John Millay. He's here to talk with us today at the School Board of Education about the bus crash that happened here in town.
But can you tell us, what do you all know? What happened on Monday?
Well, shortly after dismissal, the buses were, of course, doing their routes, and most of the students that were on that route had been dismissed. There were still 11 students on the bus with the driver, and they were stopped to do a stop for a student, and the driver, when they opened that door or put the stoplight out, they look at all their mirrors and they saw that the truck was coming at a pretty high rate of speed, not being able to stop. She's told the students, sit back down and just brace for impact. So fortunately, none of the students were injured. There's two drivers that were on the bus. One was being trained. They followed procedures and got the kids off the bus safely, evacuated, and called parents immediately, and called 911 first, of course. Parents were contacted and on the scene quick.
Can you describe the area?
It's just north, heading out to Meade County, past Del Valley, the main subdivision on 1638, as you kind of work your way toward Muldrow and Pool.
And
So it's one of our main access roads.
So the kids are always, the school buses are always driving through that.
Sure, it's a busy area, busy route area.
Tell me about the kids' parents. Did you guys obviously inform the parents, and what were some of the protocols, I guess, to make sure that they weren't traumatized by this?
Sure. Anytime there's an accident like that, parent, when there's an emergency or a wreck, 911's called. After that, we make sure they're safe, and then we start contacting parents. The thing is, in today's environment, every kid has a cell phone. So kids are contacting their parents immediately. There's parents that were on the scene before we could even reach all parents. It's just how fast technology travels. So no kids were injured, parents were there, they were great to work with, and we had not had any issues.
How old were these kids? Like what grade levels?
Different grade levels, K through 12.
Tell me, you said one of the drivers was training. The person behind the wheel was
Our experienced driver, sure.
How many years?
I don't remember her year's experience. But all of our drivers go through an extensive training process where they learn the protocol, the safety, and then they have to have so many hours behind the wheel. So we're constantly training new drivers, and one part of a driver, someone that wants to drive a bus, is to spend time with a good experienced driver. So Ms. Thurmond's one of our good experienced drivers that takes on new trainees. So there was another adult on that bus being trained.
And what's the name of the bus driver?
Felicia Thurmond.
Can you tell me a little bit about her? What you guys know?
Well, I could tell you, I guess she's like all of our drivers. They're conscientious, they're well trained, they care about kids, they follow protocol. So we're proud of what Felicia did, and those that are on the bus. But we're mostly proud of how the whole system worked. She did what she was supposed to do, and I like to think that that's what our drivers do every day. They all care great about our kids, they follow procedures, and that keeps our kids safe. So we appreciate what she did and what all of our drivers did.
Yeah.
Some things, thank goodness we don't have these kind of things happen very often, but our drivers are conscientious, and I think that's one of the reasons why.
How is Felicia doing today?
She's doing great. She's doing great driving.
So it's a normal,
back to normal.
That's normal
Sure.
day for her. The work does not stop.
Yeah, right.
That shows her dedication too, like how she's in it for the kids.
Sure, when you drive a bus, time's important. Parents, they gotta have their kids picked up, dropped off at the right time. So by nature, that job, you have to be very conscientious and aware. So she did a great job, and again, like all of our drivers, they're committed. They take their job seriously. To make the school system work, it takes everybody doing their job properly and doing it well. So we appreciate all of our drivers. She's just one great example.
All right. Anything else you want to add about this at all? Anything?
I just would like to, thank our community. This is rare that these types of things happen. Buses, this just shows you buses are safe. Those students that were on that bus, there were 11. They didn't have a bump or a scratch. Not that they couldn't have happened, but help us. The community, when you see that stop arm out there, and you see the yellow bus, give plenty of space. Make sure you're assisting the drivers out there, because their cargo is precious. It's our kids. So we appreciate the community looking out, because this does not happen very often.